Unit 1, Task 3, Storybook. Student Juan Fernando Blanco Calixto, Group 45, Tutor Olga Lucia Fierro, Bachelor in Foreign Language with emphasis in English on at Cucuta 2019. 1. Write a text of 10 sentences in which you introduce yourself. It shall include name, age, two personality traits, an activity you like, an activity you don't like, location, and favorite book. My name is Juan Fernando Blanco Calixto. I'm 19 years old. I live with my parents and my younger brother in a common house. I like to go dancing or to the movies with my father. Father. I don't like to wash. I don't like to wash the slab. I currently live in Cúcuta, Norte de Santander. My favorite book is called Dan Brown's Inferno. In my spare time, I dedicate myself to drawing or training rugby. I like people to speak with total sincerity, just as I will be. I am very methodical when it comes to solving a problem. 2. Write a description of 10 sentences of your favorite celebration or party. It must include name of the celebration, activities performed, food, clothes worn, and others. In 2017, with my senior classmate, we traveled to a spiritual retreat from school to Bucaramanga. During the trip, we made two stops, one in Pamplona and one in the lagoon. Upon arriving in Bucaramanga, we were given a short tour of the city. Finishing the tour, they took us to the place of accommodation called La Turena. La Turena is a home of nuns. That place was the prettiest I made in my life because I have green areas and was very well maintained. There were several recreational and reflection activities. Clothing during activities should be sporty. They left us out for a whole day. We toured the shopping centers and at the night they let us go to a disco near the loading site. The clothes for the disco was almost formal. 3. Write a description of 10 sentences of the housework you do at home. Used verbs are frequency, always, sometimes, never, rarely, often, for example, I usually wash the dishes. Well, at home I always have my homework. Sometimes I wash the kitchen at bathroom floors. I always have to make lunch at my house every day. I often have to wash clothes on weekends. Sometimes I iron clothes before putting them in the closet. Normally, I do the cleaning. I rarely stop doing my housework and that for the university. I in my house I always serve lunch with a portion of rice. House dust is often cleaned. You rarely stop cleaning at home. 4. Write a list of 10 sentences from TV shows or movies or music or books that you are currently watching, listening, or reading. The last two sentences should present what you are always doing at 7 a.m. and at 7 p.m. Examples. Currently, I'm reading Osho's Book of Secrets. I always have breakfast at 7 a.m. Well, Because I am not the perfect woman of your dreams. Because I dare to to be this crazy, fallible, tender, and vulnerable, who falls in love as a soul in pain of just causes. Phrase from one of my favorite books I start to read after breakfast at 8 a.m. Yokondanei until 9 a.m. I finish hanging out out with my book. After that, I proceed to do my homework. Then I turn on the computer and start watching the series Chepe Fortuna on until 3 a.m. From 3 a.m. to 12 p.m. I cook lunch. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. I dedicate myself to do university work. From 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I go to rugby training. Rugby training. A few days ago, I downloaded a song by the artist Sam Smith called "How Do You Sleep." I listen to it to relax, or listen to Ricardo Arjona, "Taxi," because the lyrics seem very interesting to me. I don't watch TV. I don't like it. I don't like it. In I'm more of music. For example, to do housework, I listen to Buttercup, and I was watching Avatar, the movie, because it gives a lot to reflect on the care to the of on the care of the environment and others. 5. Write a description of 10 sentences of the clothes you should wear according to the four seasons or the different weather. Well, for temperate climate, it is it is advisable to wear a long belt shirt, like jackets, closet shirts, and shoes. I must wear shorts in summer. I must wear shorts sleeved shirt in summer. We must wear a cap in summer to protect ourselves from heat. In winter, it is very cold and it rains. So we must wear a jacket or coat, gloves, boots, umbrellas, a scarf, winter, a scarf. Winter hat and thermal pants. In autumn, there is very cold and humidity. So it is advisable to wear jackets, boots for it rains, and so on. Thanks for your attention.